Hey, so I just ordered this fourth edition Dungeons and Dragons adventure box called Madness at Gardmore Abbey. And before I open it, I'm going to talk just a little bit about fourth edition. It came out in 2008, and when it came out, I wasn't playing D&D, but I did. I had kind of kept up with everything, so I ordered the slipcase and the three books that were released all at the same time. Fourth edition receives a lot of heat from a lot of people. Most people don't really like fourth edition. There are exceptions. I'm one of those exceptions. I really liked fourth edition, and I understand the critique, the complaint, which is primarily that it's kind of a more of a miniatures war game type thing and not so much role playing. I understand the criticism, but I played Keep on the Shadowfell, or at least kind of a variant of it, which most people did. This is the first one that came out, written by Bruce Cordell. Mike Merle's worked on this one, and it's pretty straightforward. I really liked it. I enjoyed it, but I was in the minority, and so fourth edition kind of was going by the wayside. And right near the end of the run, before they gave up on it, they released this one, which is supposedly, now let's see, when was this one made? This was near the end of the life of fourth edition. Well, it says 2011. Anyway, this one is supposed to be really good, and if they had released this earlier, maybe fourth edition would have done better. But as it is, fourth edition's gone, and not many people want to play it. But I do, and I doubt I'll ever play this one. Unfortunately, it's for 6th through 8th level. But let's open it up and see what's inside. It actually, because it didn't sell very well, this is actually still in shrink. Oh, and I got it for a pretty good price. Kind of came smashed up, but that's okay. It's actually harder than it looks to keep on the screen when you're unwrapping it. So the box is not very nice. I prefer kind of the new style boxes that are a little sturdier, which this does not have. Look, it's all mashed up in here too. So let's just see what the contents are on this thing. Okay, so there's that. Got a couple maps. I'll look at those in a minute. So the way that these usually worked, and we have the deck of many things in here, which is a very famous thing. What's on the back side? Okay, little tokens. That's cool. Okay. So what we have first is, the stuff that's pretty much for the Dungeon Master. I guess it's all for the Dungeon Master. Look at this. Wow. So it's got kind of, and it really is hard to do these things with a dumb camera. So it comes in 4 books. So this one's just called Book 1, Gardmore Abbey. And it's got the background. Here's the deck of many things. Ancient artifacts scattered. So, the deck of many things is pretty interesting. Let's open that up right now because I want to take a look at that. This is a famous, iconic thing. And basically, you roll when you come across the deck of many things. There's some good things, and then there's some bad things that could happen to you. And so you'll never find the full deck. What is this, though? Oh, some items, I guess, that are in the Gardmore Abbey. I'm not sure. But here's the deck of many things. At least I think that's what this is. So you would never come across the full deck. You would find like 1 or 2 or 3. And the idea here is that you draw one. You can only draw one, and the rest of them won't have an effect on you. At least that's what I'm remembering. So let's say we would come across it and we would draw this one. Flames. Oh. Oh wow, this is not what I was. This is not what I was expecting. So I assume that there's a table in here somewhere. I thought it told you the effect. Oh man, these are cool. Look at the art on those. Gem. Oh man. So we drew flames. I wonder if we can figure out what flames is. Let's take a look and see. See page 22 for more on this artifact. So let's turn to page 22. The deck of many things. Oh, I'm doing a terrible job. This is really hard. Card effects. Each card's entry below describes a power that a creature in a token square can use, which is the same power the villain who draws a card can use right away. So I'm looking for... Oh, okay. So we drew flames. Calling upon the power of the flames card, you engulf your enemy in searing fire. So encounter fire, standard action, closest to blast 5. Okay, I thought that it changed your... You could get a weapon, or I thought you could get some kind of item, or some kind of maybe an attribute increase. I guess I don't understand the implementation of this deck here. There's a lot of stuff here. It's an artifact. Apparently it's sentient. Oh, here it is. Where's flame? Man, this is a terrible video I'm making here. Flames. Here it is. You earn the enmity of a powerful being from another plane, gaining the following minor quest. Minor quest. You must defeat the creature that is sworn enmity against you, which is vowed to slay or plague your life. The enemy is chosen by the dungeon master. That's kind of fun. Okay, this is what I was looking for. Like gem. If you were to have drawn the gem card, you get 9,000 gold. One of these is a weapon. Oh, there it is. Key. You gain a magic weapon of your choice, which must be a level 11 or lower. So that is what I'm remembering. I don't know what this other stuff is. Balance might be a good one. Let's look that one up. Jester. So if you drew this one, you'd be pretty excited if you drew this one. Jester. I want to look up Jester. Let's see. Draw 2 more cards. Oh, man. That's risky because some of them are really bad. Like, what would be a really bad one? Balance. You have been judged and found wanting. You gain one of the following 2 minor quests depending on your alignment. That's pretty cool. Oh, man. You must slay or otherwise bring ruin to a specific good or lawful good creature. Reward. You can choose to change your alignment to unaligned or evil. That's really good. So this... Oh, look. What is this here? Initial card found by the... So this deck of many things is significant. Oh. So you find 1 card here, 1 card there, 1 card there. Cards held by the beholder, so I guess there's a beholder. Ah, this is interesting. Gardmore Abbey. There it is. I love the cartography, modern cartography in these dungeons. Paizo does it great. That looks pretty good. It's full of some nice stuff. There's a dungeon that you crawl through. Another dungeon, and probably some of these, like I mentioned the maps here a minute ago. Let's see here. I bet this is a good time for me to kind of go through. Let's see here if I can find. Okay, I don't see either of those in this one. Let's see. There's another one of these is. I'll just kind of go through how combat works in 5e. Ah, wow! Look at that. That's cool. We have. I want to see what's in. It's not giving us any of what's on this side. Let's take a look at this side. Okay, so here's one. So, right here, is that this? Yeah, that's this map right here. So this is room 33, the Great Temple. So you would walk in here, and the way it worked is, it really is kind of like a skirmish game. I mean, I understand the complaint. I grabbed some, I have like a million little minis, so let's just say that this is you. And, you know, maybe you have, here's a little Jawa, which I guess doesn't really fit. But let's say you had a Jawa. Here's your party. And you guys walk in. You'd have a move action like of 4, so you could 1, 2, 3, 4, 20 feet, which would be, these are 5-foot squares. And let's see what's in here. The Great Temple. This enormous chamber was the heart of the Minotaur's temple, and it remained a place of worship for the Knights of the Abbey. In addition to the larger temple above ground, statues depicting saints and heroes, both human and Minotaur, offer eternal praise to the great statue of Bahamut installed by the knights. That's this. That's a big dragon. Statue of Bahamut. The Abbey's greatest treasure were displayed in this room for Bahamut's glory, but those treasures were an irresistible lure for the young red dragon that now makes its lair here. So there's a red dragon in here. Treasure stripped from the walls and given in tribute by the gnolls and Minotaurs is now heaped on the floor to make a dragon's bed. Encounter 33 in Book 4 details the dragon and the features of the chamber. So this is one of the annoying. That's annoying. You have to flip. Now you have to go to Book 4. And what did it say? Book 4. Encounter 33 in Book 4. Oh, yeah. I remember them doing this. So then, here's Encounter 33. This is one of the big deal ones, obviously, and it tells you what goes where in this. So I don't know what K is, but it tells you, and I assume that that's the dragon would be down here in the gold. You can see the gold. Yeah. So the letter M here, M. So he would go there, and then K is Kobold Tunnelers. So wherever there's a K, you would place a Kobold Tunneler. You know, like there's one here, and then there's one here, and then there's one here. Let's see what else is in this room. Let's see what so we have K's and we have D. Oh, so these are the Kobold Tunnelers too. D, A. Let's see what those are. The A is a Pack Hound. These are all level 6 and level 7. The dragon is named Mechaleth, a young red dragon. 332 hit points. Wow. And in 4th edition, because it was kind of a miniatures skirmish game, you know, you have like the different powers, bite and claw. Well, that's just like anything, I guess. But a lot of them will have like movement is kind of the idea, is you could have more movement and you could play with line of sight and those kinds of things. For the most part, unfortunately, it didn't work great, I must admit. Anyway, that's kind of how combat would move, is you'd move and you'd try to flank him, get an advantage and all that kind of stuff. But anyway, that's kind of how that goes. This is a pretty nice box set. Can I fold this up the way it was, or will it forever, never again be folded correctly? It will never again be folded correctly. Okay, this has to go. Jack this up. Okay. I totally jacked it up. But you can see all these interesting locations. And, oh, look. I forgot about this. Here's the tokens you can punch out. Although I sure don't see a red dragon here. I do not see a red dragon. And I do not see... There's a kobold. So there's the little kobolds that you could put. So... Book 3 is just encounters. And book 2, enemies and allies. Man, the production values are really quite good. So I guess this book 1 is the real critical one. Gardmore Abbey. I want to see a map of Gardmore Abbey. We saw the top. Let's see. There's the top of it. And how long? Oh, 17 minutes. No one's going to watch this. Let's see here. Oh, it looks good. It looks really good. That's it. Anyway, kind of a unboxing. Oh, here's some more punch outs. These are big punch outs. I wonder why. Well, that's it. Thanks.